Islamic cleric Sheikh Gumi reveals what P2B should do if he wants to stand a chance in 2023. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The renowned Islamic cleric Sheikh Gumi has aired his view on the presidential ambition of the Bola Asiwaju Tinubu, P2B and Atiku Abubakar. During an interview, Sheikh Gumi said the youth who are following him are divided just like the adults, and that he should not just rely on the youths alone to get votes in the 2023 presidential election. Speaking on what P2B should do, Sheikh Gumi said he expects him to reach out to other segments of Nigerians, probably the women, men, and elderly. He said P2B has to be all over the place and should not just focus on one region in 2023 presidential election. In as well as he said, youth following him are divided like the adults. He needs to reach out to other segments of Nigerians. Relying on youth is not enough. He has to be all over the place and not leave politics to one region. On P2B, he said youth following him are divided like the adults. He needs to reach out to other segments of Nigerians. Relying on the youth is not enough. He has to be all over the place and not leaving politics to one religion. What is your take on this? Well, another advice from P2B. Sheikh Ahmed now is all about advising P2B now. Everybody is in neck deep into P2B's business. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say in particular. P2B should take all these things into consideration. I've said it that a lot of people will come out only to wanting to criticize him. A lot of people is going to be getting a whole lot of piece of information from their criticisms. That is the truth. Now, if you check the north, I think I can now see that P2B, the north, they never entered those people well. You know, they never done some the parts, the south, some parts don't done well. Some people don't really accept this information. Some people say immediately come and say don't they give them their support because they know, they want something better. Now the northerners have not seen this thing. We could not lie to ourselves. We can not lie to ourselves. The northerners, not all of them. And of course, we know say these northern lights, they're not going to even allow. So P2B get work to do. They get plenty work to do. So I think in that time we be say, in campaign supporters and everybody go reach out or the big team and go, plan as they go use go north, go sensitize people, go tell people, say, see you, that they have somebody else, they have something, they have a finer wine in the house. Now, they have a finer wine in the house. Permit me to say Atiku is already a household name. Tinubu is already a household name. We will not lie to ourselves. Nationally, the people who know Atiku and the people who know Tinubu. Atiku, now when he was the vice president, Tinubu as well. He named on the for thank you. But you see P2B, jokes apart, you get some places where we see they never know say P2B not presidential candidate. Make I no lie to now. Most especially in the north. And what thing they go on, as a B say the northern like no, so somebody like could be, then they come, they talk, say, make them not listen to anybody who will come on. Yes now, it is what the north can do. But don't listen to anybody who will come, you can't deceive them this one. So B needs to go there. Go tell them to not be so. Yes, not be so. He has to reach out to these northerners, like he was advised to. There was somebody who wrote a beautiful piece, and telling him to reach out to northerners. So he has to reach out to these people. He needs to reach out to them. He needs them to see. He needs them to see him for who he is, for what he brings to the table. See these northerners, not true baby say they don't know better. But the thing be say if they get people around them, we go come as I can tell them, say, see you, fit get better life. Fit get a life devoid of what they get now. Fit get things, to tell them, say, this category that they do, fit they do them in a better way, this thing that they do, fit they do them in a better way. There is more to life. I did tell you, they are going to want to listen to that person. So yes, I think I'm saying true, P2B, he needs to go to other regions of the country as well. Is this man living only in the bush? because that's the only place P2B has not been to. He has no business with bandits and kidnappers. Making that they take everything that they given her. Almost every of them. They take them in, look and well before you throw one. Call them nonsense. Even nonsense sense they inside, check and well. Alright, it is better for B to boost his campaign down to other regions in the north, most especially in the northwest, where I've never seen anything like Labour Party. You don't see them. All these things are true. They are true. You can start off by educating your people for B, and don't burn yourself because because our major campaign. So if people want him to go to north, so that if people kidnap him or bomb him, Abba, why are you saying this? No, this is not the right thing to say. Other people don't go there, they don't bomb them. Abba, now, don't say that. Okay. Gumi spoke well. I appreciate him. Look, this advice, forget say Gumi, then they join her with this way they have on this banditry, kidnapping and insecurity. But this advice is I support him. It will be making come out Southerners don't see, they don't hear a message. Making go north, making go there, go deep inside them, go tell them, say, see, there is a light, there is a better light, there is a better life apart from what you're getting. Alright, Oga Sheikh is saying the truth, they need to spread his movement everywhere in Nigeria. I concur with him. Bandit leader is supporting ESN leader. Nigeria is in trouble. Are you really serious? Okay, what the man is saying is a fact. Better tell him to relate more to the market women, most importantly. Alright, many people are concurring to it. Fact and fact are nothing but the truth. Mr. P2B should be advised to spread his tentacles all over the country for victory in next year's election. And he also said that he should speak to men, women, the adults, that the youth themselves, even the youth way they talk about, they're divided. True. In the youth, you find people who support the All Progressive. In the youth, you find people who support the People Democratic Party. In the youth, you find people who support the Kwankwaso. In the youth, you find people who are supporting UB as well. So, he said you should go and, dip yourself in the north, not just north, northern youth as well as the women. And you also make sure that even the old and elderly hears about what you're bringing to the table. See that life can be better. Make them to hunger for something more. Give them something, spike them. When person believes in only farming and rearing of animals, then be way of life, you're going to tell them, say, there is more to life. You're going to show them, say, there is more to life. Sincerely, that person could want the interested, because, especially if the person will be saying, you never, ever do something different. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come away next time, enjoy the rest of your day.